Oi. Hello, everybody. Let me get my microphone on. I'm hearing noise from outside because we got the balcony doors open for light. Might give us some additional lighting. See what we got going on here. Let me get my other phone up here so that I could see what I'm doing. Hang on. We'll get this underway shortly. I was in Facebook playing around, so as usual, I'm not prepared. I have such weird stuff popping up on my phone. I'm not sure what that's all about. Let me get rid of all these windows that are open. I know it's not Windows, it's Android. It's an Android system. Go to YouTube and go to my site, my channel, I mean, and live. Oh, okay. Now I could see everybody on my phone. Let me see if I can get the chat up and running. So I can get the last night in Cambodia live. Oh, forgot to lower it. Thought I lowered it, I guess not. All right, let's see who all's here. 6 million people in the house so far. According to the live chat. No, I didn't set up any goals. I do have the cards here. See? So we're ready to rock and roll. Let me see. Yeah, you're going to hear the sounds coming from the outside because we have the balcony doors open. But our purpose is just to give away money, right? Let me adjust this camera just a tad. So I can see what I'm looking at here. Let me see. I hope I don't freeze up. Tim Desiak is in the house. Tim, how's it going? Anime Reyes is here. Egg King is in the house. The Egg King, the king of eggs. Jalen is here. Who else is here? It says in here 8 million people. We're trying to give away some money today. 3 people will have a chance to win. Pesos 333. Is Des here? Glenda's here. Melanie Calapayan is here from Bye Bye City Leyte. Caridad. Jean Avery, Jean God. Conan Girl, Sweet and Spicy. I haven't seen Conan Girl in a long time. Finger Licking Good stopped by to say hello, XOXOMO. And who else is here? Viana Cañas. I love saying that name. Thank you for being here. Gives me a chance to say the name. Oh yeah, you see I'm working my phone. Yeah, I know I'm in a strange position for doing this, but I'm sitting here on the sofa. The TV's on, but it's muted. I'm here enjoying my water. I got the cards here for today's giveaway. So we're ready to go. I got my pencil and paper, and we're ready to go to give away the money. But I just want to talk about something before we get started. I hope you don't mind. I always have something to say, right? Well, still, let me move this. I'm still not comfortable with the camera. Let me move this just a little bit closer. I think this is going to be a short live stream. Moama's here. Did I see Tox is in the house? Beautiful Tox is here. Moama's here. All our friends are here. 10 million people in the house. Yeah, so we're going to be taking off. That's what I was going to talk about. We're going to be taking off tonight. Early in the morning, rather. I want to share a story with you. You guys are probably going to laugh, but then again, I wouldn't blame you if you said, oh, Dan's becoming a senile old man. I don't think really that's what's going on, because I think that this thing that happened yesterday evening can happen to anybody. So I don't know if you know it or not, but you can go into Google and put your flight number in there, and then it tells you its status. So you just put the numbers in there in Google search, and then boom, up comes the plane, its status, if it's on time, if it's been canceled, or blah, 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 what's going on. So I did that last night. I put in the number of the plane, and then it pops up on the screen. It says plane leaving in 2 hours. Yeah, I was doing this at about 10 o'clock, right, last night. So, oh, I screwed up, Minnie. I messed up. The plane's leaving in 2 hours. We got to pack all our stuff and get out of here. So Minnie panics. She gets up. She goes, what? I said, yeah, where are my tickets? You know, I guess I made a mistake. We're leaving a day earlier. So we started packing things up, getting everything ready. And I'm running downstairs. We get everything packed up in about 5 minutes because we were almost ready to go anyway. And I go downstairs to check out. And they're looking at me, giving me the strangest look. And they said, what's going on? I said, well, I guess we have to check out early. We have to get to the airport to catch a plane to Manila. And so the clerks, there's three of them there, the manager and the two clerks that were behind the desk working last night, they're looking at me like, let's see your ticket. And I give them my ticket. No, your plane doesn't leave until tomorrow night. Go get some rest. Go get a good night's sleep, you guys, and then come by and check out tomorrow night. And so I go, how could I have made that mistake, or not pay attention to what's going on? They pointed the ticket out to me. It says you're leaving tomorrow. But when I checked online, it says you're leaving in 2 hours. So I thought, is this a 24-hour clock thing, military time thing that I got trapped into? And I said, no, it wasn't. What it turned out to be, when I came back up to the room, I put it in Google again, and it uses the same flight number for both Friday and Saturday, or Thursday and Friday night. They use the same flight number for their departing flights on both nights. And this is very common. So I pulled up the wrong date. I pulled up the 28th when it was supposed to be the 29th. So you can't just put the flight number in there. You have to look for the date also, and then match it to your ticket. Listen, I don't blame anybody except my silly self for having this happen. And they were very gracious downstairs, even though they probably had a good chuckle after we disappeared and came back upstairs. Hey, by the way, I'm shuffling the deck. I've got 25 cards here. What you'll be doing is you'll be guessing a number between 1 and 25. And then how this thing is going to work, in case you're a newbie here, I'll be putting in the chat start, and then you'll guess the number between 1 and 25. I have a deck in front of me, and I'm going to pull a card out of the middle of the deck, and I'm going to set it aside. But this deck of cards only has 25 numbers in it. They're numbered from 1 to 25. And so when I put start in this chat, when you see it come up with my name attached to it, or Man Minis, it's going to, then that's your signal to start guessing a number between 1 and 25. Then I will show you the card that I set aside to my right. And the first person who had entered the number into the chat is going to win the pesos 333. And we're going to do this 3 times tonight, which means we're giving away 999 pesos, which is a nice number, a little less than 1,000. So, and by the way, we're closed for sponsorships. I'm just joking around. I don't know why I enjoy saying that. It's very, very difficult to get, yeah, Nip Band's laughing at me. Yeah, I should have known. Nitban and I, we were chatting a few minutes earlier about the earthquake. God Repairs is here. Nicole's here. Talks, of course, is in the house. Shaney Ross is here. Shaney. Oh, anyway, all my friends are here. Tim Dziak in the house. Viana Cañas. I love that name. Nicole. Nicole is here. Pinky Gray is here. Pinky Gray, a member for 12 months. Thank you so much. Pinky Gray. My gosh, Pink, thank you so much for your support. I must have received like 12 new subscribers just from you today. I mean, it's amazing the pull you have, It's amazing the reach you have on YouTube. I just woke up and I saw these new subscribers from Pinky Gray's channel. Amazing. Mm. There are others. There are others of you that can pull those numbers on occasion. I've had huge subscriberships coming from Crystal's Adventure, Anna May, when she shares things out on Facebook and things like that. I get tremendous response, and all of you are, you do your part to help out the old guy, the old guy in the room. I really appreciate it. But today, Pinky Gray, I just started getting bombarded with boom, new friend here, new friend here, new friend here. Man, Pink, you have power and authority. People, because I've been in Pinky's channel. She says, go support Dan's channel, do it now, and then they all come over and do it. So I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that, Pink. Back to the earthquake. Let's talk about Nitban and the conversation that we had. And so Nitban is in Thailand. Nitban did not feel this earthquake. Of course, Nitban was telling me that he was wearing a scooter. He was riding a scooter. Mark is here. Hi, Mark. How's it going? Let's see. They always use the same flight number for the same flight every day, but I can understand the panic you must have felt. Yeah, especially if you're tired, you haven't been sleeping well, which is my story. And then, well, I didn't blame it on Google. I blame it on me, because I should have just grabbed the ticket and looked at the date. And then I could have looked over there for the flight number. Perry Shaley is here. Okay. Hello. How are you doing? But anyway, so Nitban was saying that this earthquake, well, Nitban did not use the verbiage. I'm using the verbiage. It was horrible. It was horrific. I'm almost positive people were killed in these earthquakes. I couldn't tell you if the news stories are starting to update now to talk about the earthquakes that happened a couple of hours ago. They're reporting a 7.7 earthquake in Burma, Myanmar, and they're also reporting a 7.3 in Bangkok. Who knows if they were that big, but if they were that big, there's going to be devastation that has occurred. There's YouTube video going around of a collapsing building, and I think Nitban was mentioning that building under construction collapsed, I believe, and not everybody got out. So prayers are offered up to the victims of the earthquake. We did not feel anything. John Ray's here. We didn't feel anything here in Cambodia, but if you look on a map, and I am geographically challenged, I'm challenged reading about airline tickets and stuff. I'm retired. Shouldn't I have people doing that for me? Anyway, I should have people doing that for me. Listen, there are other screw-ups I've done recently. I don't think I'm going to share those other screw-ups with you. I did one just like 15 or 20 minutes ago that I most likely will not share with you because it was just totally dumb. And it most likely cost me some money. Not very much, but it cost me some money, no doubt about it. Well, anyway, the earthquake is a pretty serious thing, and it looks like that some people didn't make it. And so there's that video that's being, that's making it. I mean, it's probably got millions of views already. It was so shocking to see. And then, of course, our relatives from all over the place, United States and Thailand and everywhere else, they're all checking in on us because they don't know where we're at. They didn't know that we'd come south to Phnom Penh. So we're way far away is what I was about to say. We're way far away from where that occurred, right? Even though it's an hour-and-a-half flight from Bangkok to Siem Reap, it's another hour-and-a-half south to Phnom Penh. And so if you look on a map, we're way down, quite a few hundred kilometers from where this event took place. So we're lucky. We're very, very lucky. And Nitban didn't feel it. My friends in Pattaya City, down where we were hanging out before we left Thailand, they didn't feel it either. But folks in their building felt it. And I was telling Nitban earlier that I was going to share this with you, that, man, Minnie and I have been feeling, and I think I mentioned it in our live stream, is it a museum or a hotel that we did a few hours ago? And it's so strange, but we have been feeling the shifting of the building. And at first we were kind of like, are we imagining this? And of course, I was quick to point out, well, maybe we're not over that long bus ride from down south. I don't know if that would take away your land legs. I don't know if that's the same as riding on a bus is the same as flying or being on the ocean for a long period of time. But maybe it is. And so I just concluded that we probably were just getting our land legs back, or what do they call it? Yeah, whatever they call it. Well, anyway, speaking of sea legs, we're going to be going on a journey. I can't share everything with you. I just purchased tickets a little while ago. We're going to be going on another adventure, but I won't be telling you until after we're there on this one. I probably won't be mentioning where we're at. And so it's exciting to be able to have the opportunity to travel around. And the other thing, I probably mentioned this before, but Minnie and I, we pretty much have decided that we're going to stick with the major airlines. You have to have a loyalty to certain airlines if you want to take advantage of the frequent flyer miles. And I know that people make fun of Philippine Airlines, but truth be told, they have a very, very good frequent flyer mile program, Mabuhay miles, right? And so you have to be loyal to someone or something at some point in your life. You got to build up some points, right? And so we'll be taking, from now on, we're just going to be taking Philippine Airlines to most places. And the reason why I decided this is because, believe it or not, we've been getting excellent service out of Philippine Airlines lately, and they have a whole bunch of new jets coming. I mean, we've been getting meals on hour-and-a-half flights. I mean, it's incredible. How can they do that? They're full service. That's how they can do it. Okay, so you're going to pay a little bit more money. So what? You're going to pay a little bit more money, and then they're going to turn on the first-class service. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking it's worth it. I don't know. How do you feel about it? Leave it in the comment section below. Yeah, I mean, PAL is much better. They're improving so fast. I mean, they're overcoming the stuff that they have been finding, like plane always late and those jokes like that. They've been finding all that stuff for years. But what can turn it around really quickly is just provide better service. And they've been doing that. And they've got new planes coming in. Never be loyal to your employers. That actually is kind of true, because they won't remember you as much. They're not going to remember all the overtime hours. Didn't I see that on Facebook that you put in to help them grow their company? So I understand where you're coming from there, Nitban. Des is here. Des, how are you? How's everything where you're at in your neck of the woods? What does Tim have to say? I fly business class because of better service. Yeah, business class, you're always going to get better service, but man, the price has gone up. And you know, the thing that's interesting about you wouldn't, I mean, I don't need to do it on short flights because if you're only an hour in the air or 2 or 3 hours in the air, 3 hours you're pushing it maybe. And so let's talk about that. So it's 2 hours and 45 minutes from Phnom Penh to Manila to hang with the fellas. And and so you could bid on business class, but the thing that gets me with Philippine Airlines is that you bid on it in advance and then you have minimums, the minimum bid process, right? So I got all excited when they sent me the email saying, hey, Dan, you want to fly first? You want to fly business class on this flight from Phnom Penh over to Manila? Sure, I would like to, right? But they want an extra $200 per person to do that. For a 3-hour flight, that's kind of like negligible, you know? The benefit, the cost benefit, it doesn't fly very well. You know what I mean? $100 would have got my attention. $200, not so much. If you would have said $100, we'll pamper you and give you and plus you're flying an Airbus over there. At the most, you'll get an Airbus 330 if you're lucky, and that has a pretty nice business class accommodations, but not so good. It's not so much on the 12-seat business class configuration they have on the Airbus 320. See what I'm saying? In other words, you start weighing it out going, yeah, I would pay $100, but I won't pay 200. That's the thing that you have to keep in mind. On those long distance flights where you're going to the United States, sometimes you just got to bust out your wallet. You just got to get off your wallet, get off that credit card and put it to use. That's why you have it. Anyway, let me take another gulp of water. I'm excited for a couple of different reasons because Minnie and I, we got booked on that to-go ferry that goes from Manila to Cebu. And I know all my friends have told me, don't do it. You're asking for trouble. It isn't going to turn out the way you want it. And they're probably right, but we're going to do it anyway. So it's a twofer because we get to go to Tondo and we get to visit the slums of Manila. And so I get to do a video on that. You know, I don't know, you know, it interests me. You know, it interests me. I am sort of a sociologist by education. And so going to Tondo and visiting the slums of Tondo is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And then the other thing I've been wanting to do for a long time, which makes it the twofer, is I've been wanting to take that to-go ferry, the big ferry. It's the only one that goes from Manila to Cebu. It's 22 hours. We were not fortunate enough to get the executive suite, you know, the big apartment on board, you know, so I can say, I got it. That's about the only good thing you can do, you know, just videotape it and show everybody what it's like, right? But we did get the 4-bunk configuration business class suite, you know, the one with the AC, the television set, and 2 people that you don't know. But here's the whole thing. Oftentimes they don't sell those out. Everybody is going, you know, they're paying for going on, what do they call that? You know, the regular fare, you know, and so oftentimes you don't share those cabins with others. You know, oftentimes they'll let 2 people in per cabin. So we'll see how that works out, but I'll bring it to you, not live. Maybe arriving and checking in, I might do live, but I mean, we'll videotape that whole experience and, you know, we'll see how it goes. It's 22 hours to Cebu. And the other beautiful thing about that is once you land at, what is it, Pier 4? Yeah, it takes off from Pier 4, departs from Pier 4 in Manila, in Tondo, and then it arrives in Cebu, I think at Pier 4 also, if I'm not mistaken. Pier 4, Pier 5. And then all you have to do is get on that bus that drops and go down to where you can jump on the fast ferry across the water to Ormoc. So, I mean, it'll be a fun experience. You know, I like making those connections. You know, boom, 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 boom. Arrive 7 a.m. in the morning, and that's plenty of time to go to the other pier, get the fast ferry, and go over the water right back home. So we'll probably be home by 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, after landing from that 22-hour ferry ride. So if you have a comment about that, if you've done it, feel free to leave a comment down below. Oh, you didn't hear that because it's their ads. You didn't hear that I'm going on the to-go ferry. South Texas, Jerry's in the house. They had a big earthquake here, Jerry. I don't know if you heard me talk about it. Journals is here. Cha Ram is here. 24 million people in the house. We're getting ready to play the first round at 5:22, 6:22 where you are. Anyway. All right. So I don't know how long I've been talking here. Anna G is here. Lorraine is here. Lorraine 17. Is that Lorraine Pajares who uses that? Now remember on the rules on this thing, Shaney is here. All right, there's no using ninja channels or things like that. You'll get caught doing that. It's one channel, one guess. It's one channel, one guess. Don't just keep guessing using ninja channels and using a channel with your name on it, your mother's maiden name and your father's surname and all that other stuff. It's no big. If you don't win today, you can come back next week and give it a try. I want to say thank you to brother-in-law Joe who loaded up my GCASH for me so that I have enough money to give away. All right, let's get started. Doggone it. Let's give away pesos 333. Now, you know the rules, right? I'm pulling a card out of the center of the deck. I've got the deck right here in front of me. It's not a full deck. I never play with a full deck. It's got 25 cards in it. I've already set the card for the first game aside. All you have to do is guess what it is. Let's see how many people are here. 22 people. I've lost some. Anna G's here. Minnie Snow. Lorraine 17. And Jerry's here. Charam. Crystals. All right, let's go. When I put start into the chat, you may start guessing the number between 1 and 25 that you think is going to win, and hopefully you'll be the first person that enters that number here into the chat. You may start guessing as soon as you see my start command. Whoa, 22 million people in the house. It's okay. It's okay. Jerry, is that your age, Jerry? I thought you were younger than that. Much younger. All right, I'm getting ready to enter the stop in there. The stop command in 5. Maris is here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Glenda and Manolin are here. Stop. All right, the guessing part is over. Let's see who won. I got it right here. I'm going to reveal it the same. Everybody's going to see it all at the same time. The winning number, if you won, that is, if you guessed it, for the first round is number 19. 19 is the winning number. Do you see it there? I can't see because there's a delay. There's a delay on my phone over here because I have it forward facing. All right, number 19. Do we have a winner at number 19? Kuya Mark. What? Mark won? What? Mark is my Melanie. Oh, that's all right. You can be late anytime. Mark is the winner. Mark, you mean of the Crystals and Mark team? Oh yeah, must be because she's smiling. She's got a big, happy face on. Yeah, so anyway, Mark is the winner at number 19 for 333 pesos. Congratulations. Thanks again for your support, everybody. I know I'm missing a few of you. It's probably because I didn't schedule this thing right. Mark's the winner with number 19. Now, folks, here's what I'm going to do. You know, I'm taking number 19 out of the deck. And so now we narrow the field down by one card. This was actually Tim Dziak's idea, right? Tim said, don't play with a full deck. And I said, this is over lunch one day, right? And I said, you know, Tim, I never play with a full deck. So he said, I don't think Tim really said that. I probably said it before he did. I like making fun of myself. So anyway, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I think that I'll probably be sleeping on the plane as we head over into Manila. Pink, thanks for sending your crew over and giving me a boost. It put a great big smile on my face. Okay, now, Maris, how are you this fine evening? Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to be taking the to-go ferry. Yep, I'll be taking the to-go ferry, Man, Minnie, and I. I don't know. They say it's like the Love Boat. I don't know if it's like that. They say the meals suck, though. They said stop off at the 7-Eleven to make sure you have plenty of snacks that you enjoy munching on. Folks, it's only a 22-hour ride. That's all. It's only 22 hours. You could do 22 hours on a ferry. Isn't that a little bit better than doing a full day on the bus trying to get from like Manila all the way down to Bye Bye on the bus, where you have to do the bus, ferry. You kind of like, you know, bounce down the Philippines, doing a combination of bus, ferry ride. Someone told me it's not a very, very comfortable way to travel, and I agree. But the ship, it's so big, you wouldn't even notice that you're out there, even if the oceans are rough. I can't see even feeling it, you know. I'll probably sleep like a baby. It's 22 hours. Why do you need to bring any food or snacks on there anyway? Because it's only 22 hours. We could eat breakfast before boarding, right? You eat breakfast. Oh, I have microplastics in my throat. Eat breakfast before boarding the ship. And that should tide you over until you land with a few snacks in between. But somebody told me the fare includes a meal, but it's not a meal that most people would want to eat. So I don't know. This is the whole idea behind trying it, right? Because I'll report back to you if it's worth doing it or not. And how much it costs. We booked it through Ferries Direct. Or Direct Ferries, I think it's called. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm having too much fun. All right. Minnie Snow, how are you doing today? I hope you had a great day. All right, so we're taking number 19 out of the deck now. So now we only have 24 cards. So you're going to be guessing in this next round a number between 1 and 25 that does not include number 19. Because Mark already won with number 19. And so we're removing that card. And we're removing Mark also. Yeah, I know. I have a funny way of putting things. But Mark knows that he's a winner. He's a winner. And so he's out of play. He's out of play. Did you hear me, Crystals? Mark is out of play. Nipban says 22 hours, 10 hours of sleep, plus 3 movies. There you go. That's all. That's all. It's no big deal. So we'll let you know how it all turns out. You know. I know. It's not the same as taking a 1.5 hour flight. But I'll tell you what, before we go for game number 2, here, I'll tell you what. Let me just take a card and set it aside here. All right, so I've already pulled the next card out of the deck. I've set it to my right. But let me tell you the story. So here's what happens. Here's how we end up on the to-go ferry. We initially were going to fly out The same day we flew in to Manila, we were going to go over to the domestic terminal after clearing customs and immigration, getting all our stuff. We were going to go to the domestic terminal and jump on a domestic flight, a local domestic flight. And here's what happened. I'll tell you the truth. I won't lie to you. We booked this, and I know I'm contradicting myself about being loyal to an airline, right? But I had a deal on Air Asia caught my attention. Air Asia Philippines. And so I tried to book that flight. And, you know, I stepped up a little bit to the plate on this flight. It was going to go from Manila to Cebu. It's only an hour and a half flight. And they were going to include all kind of things, extra leg space. They were giving us a seat by the exit door so we'd have plenty of room, a free meal, free luggage check-in, all this stuff. And I go, well, this is almost too good to be true for the price they're offering. And yep, it was too good to be true, because when I hit that pay button, it accepted the payment. I was thrilled. Everything was going great. And then I got the email. Dear Mr. Dan, we have refunded your credit card because the flight that you booked is no longer available. Well, why do they do that? Why do they do that? It said, please go in and rebook your flight again. Well, the hell with you. I'm done with you. And then I went looking around. I found that to-go ferry was available, and I was thrilled to see that. So, you know, one door closes, the other one opens. So, of course, Nipan, of course, I ran to my credit card company. I fired that up to see if the refund went through, and it was instantaneous. You could see the charge and the refund back to back within seconds of each other. So I was disappointed, but then I was thinking, yeah, how could they give you all that junk for the price that they were going to charge me? Almost impossible. They even asked me, select your seats, select your meals for no extra charge. I'd chosen the teriyaki chicken with rice. I was happy, and then boom, they destroyed my whole mojo. I was all happy, and then boom, I was destroyed in less than a minute. I don't know what happened. You know, I don't think it does any good to complain, do you? You know, I got my money back, but I don't know what happened. It glitched. But I've had this happen before on different sites, even booking.com. There's a story there, same thing. You know, I got a message saying that, oh, so sorry, you know, we took your money, but the booking is canceled. And so we're going to refund your money back to your credit card. What can you do? You know, they're full up. That room that we thought was available is no longer available. I have no idea how these things work. I really don't. And I initially, if you know me, I get a little bit pissed. I'll be like, how can you run a company like that? What kind of people are you? How do you run an organization that way? And then I'm like, I can't stand doing the online thing to begin with. And then they disappoint me like that. So anyway, that's kind of where I got, you know what? I think that I need to be loyal to the full service airline, and that just happens to be PAL, Philippine Airlines. Now, if this whole discount airline thing it's a fallacy anyway. Don't get me started talking about it. It's a fallacy, because by the time, if you want to travel, I mean, airlines in the States are charging now for carry-on luggage, for crying out loud. Can you imagine that? They're not giving up anything. So you're paying, so you go and you get this deal, you know, $59 one way from, let's say, Sacramento to LA, right? And then you go and you say, oh, but it doesn't include carry-on. You have to pay $10 more for that. Oh, and it doesn't include check-on luggage, and so you have to pay $20 for that. Oh, sorry to have to tell you that it does not include a meal, and so if you want a meal, it's $10 for that. Oh, we don't guarantee the flight, so you have to pay $10 for that. Customers don't like being nickeled and dimed to death like that. They don't. Give me the price straight up the way Philippine Airlines does it. It includes this, Mr. Dan, at this level, 10 kilogram check-in, free carry-on luggage up to 7 kilogram, meal. You know, you could have these seats. You know exactly what you're getting for that price. And if you were going with a discount airline, you would be close to the same price anyway. And I get the frequent flyer miles. Mammy gets her frequent flyer miles that we could use later to maybe apply them towards an international flight or some other fund that we want to have. You know, we're going to do 2 or 3 different trips this year. You know, Malaysia's on our radar screen, Kuala Lumpur. Anime says, please watch, like, and share comments to this short video. Is that my shower video? Yeah, it needs help. There's an internet meme that Spirit Airlines charges $25 to fly around a thunderstorm. Yeah, you see what I mean? They'll charge you for anything. Anything that they can. 30 million people in the house. Let's go. Pinky Gray wants to play. All right. Oh, by the time you add luggage, snacks, custom seating, when you get full service for the same price. Exactly. Just forget about it. Take our word for it. Take Experienced Traveler word for it. And just forget about it. Just hang with who you're going to hang with. You know, I love Philippine Airlines. Now, the question will be, when we return back to the States, will we take them or will we stick with Starlux? Because we're also frequent flyers of Starlux, but they're not in the same, what's the alliance group? They're not in the same, whatever they call it, the same club, you know, as Philippine Airlines. What's it called? Something Alliance? Anyway, setting all that aside, let's go. We need to go with the next game. All right, let's go. So you know the rules, right? 1 to 25. After I put the start command in the comment section here, it's going to appear any minute. Do not choose number 19. Choose the number between 1 and 25, but not 19 because it's already chosen. And that's out of the deck now. So it's sitting over here out of the deck. Mark 1. Mark isn't going to be in there guessing, so you have a better than even chance of winning. No, it's not even. It's a 1 in 30 chance, right? It's probably higher than that. All right, when you see start appear, you only get one guess, one channel, one guess, one person, one guess. That's it. One. No, don't choose one. Or maybe you want to. I don't know. Here we go. Start guessing when you see the command appear in the chat. 29 million people in the house at the moment. We got Perry Shaley, South Texas Jerry is a little high in his guess. I doubt he'll win. Melanie Calapayan has a good number. Viana Cañas. Cha Ram picked 25. All right, here we go. We're going to put the stop guessing in there for 333 pesos. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop guessing. All right, let's see if we have a winner. Wow, there's a few retractions in here. I don't know what that is. Few message retractions. Retracted. What's that all about? All right, let's see if we have a winner. All right, the winning number, if somebody guessed it, and it's in that comment section in the chat, is, bam, in your face. What is it? 3. It's number 3 for 3. Uh-oh, congratulations. Jaylyn's a winner? Sis J. Oh, Jenilyn. Jaylyn or Jenilyn? Do we have a Jenilyn in here? Congratulations, Sissy Jaylyn. Okay, the heart got in my way here. I couldn't see it. No, not my heart got in the way. The heart. You know, when you push the button, you get the heart. It was blocking. Minnie Snows. Congratulations to Jaylyn. All right, make it easy on me. Make sure that make sure that I get your GCASH account numbers. Mark, I have yours. Jaylyn, I probably have yours, but it would be nice, Jaylyn, if you send it to me again so that you can make it easy on me, so that all I have to do is copy and paste. Just send a separate one line with the GCASH number on it. So all I have to do is copy and paste it. It's been working out real good that way. All right, I'm really out of stories, and my throat is a little dry from sucking on microplastics. I know YouTube probably won't like me saying that. No, they're probably invested some kind of way in the freshwater manufacturing, some kind of way. But why is all of a sudden you're going on YouTube, and then you're going on Facebook and some of the other X and all this other stuff, and everybody's talking about microplastics being in water bottles? Why are they doing this all of a sudden? You know, because my entire life I've been drinking out of these. I think I was about 8 or 9 when these plastic bottles started to show up. Prior to that, we were drinking out of glass bottles. And I realized that plastic is, you know, it's easier to handle plastic. It's easier to handle these plastic bottles and transport them and all this other stuff, you know. I actually think the bottles should be square and not round. Then you could stack them higher, and they, you know what, they won't move, you know. You could stack them like dominoes or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got million dollar ideas up here. Yeah, I suppose I need more scientific evidence on the microplastics. You know, they say that they're causing all kind of problems. We need further research to investigate. That's what they say. We need more research. But we have become a very plastic society. Don't you agree? Let me know how you feel in the comment section below. All right, let's see where we're at. 31 million people in the house. Tox is still hanging in here with us. Tox, I love your short videos. I gotta tell you, and Pinky, I gotta go in there. I haven't taken a close look at your short videos to see if you're getting mega views on it or not. Dan, I do have a new GCASH number. Oh, good. Okay, that's great. So if you end up being a winner, then we want to get it from you. And Sis Jaylyn's the winner on this one with the number 3. And so now we're retiring that number, and we're also retiring Jaylyn, which doesn't seem fair because she's awfully young, you know, and so retirement age, you know. It's a number between 1 and 25, but it is not 19, and it is not 3. So now we have 23 numbers to choose from because number 19 and number 3 have been retired. They're sitting over there in front of me next to my water bottle. Yeah, they're getting no love. They're just sitting over there in front of me. All right, are you ready to go? for the final 333. The final pesos 333. You may start guessing as soon as you see start appear in the chat. Here we go. Let's see if we get a winner. Whoa, 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 whoa. 30 million people in the house. I'm going to enter the stop command in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it goes. Enter. Yanarine. Ron Jean. Here you go. I hope you put your guesses in, Maris. There you go. All right, let's see if we got a winner for the last 333 pesos. The winning number is 8. Yahoo, it's number 8. 8. 8. Very spiritual number. Number 8 is the winning number if somebody guessed it. And so I'm going to stand by to see who we got. Anna May is saying it's Melanie. You mean Melanie Calapayan from Bye Bye City from Caridad? What? Melanie won? That's fantastic. Mel, you're a winner. That's fun. Melanie, make sure you send me that GCASH number. I probably have it here somewhere. Yahoo, she says. Yes. Yahoo. She says, thank you so much, Sir Dan. Thank you yourself for guessing the number. The number's 8. She's laughing. Viana Cañas, congratulations to all the winners, Des. Congrats, Maddie. Kuya, Jerry, Yahoo, ready for breakfast. That's right, South Texas. Gear up, grab the coffee first. Everybody, thanks so much for joining us. Minnie wants to come over and wave at you. Wave at you. Come on over here. She's going to come over here and wave at you. Come on over here. I think this is the way to do it here. Come on, honey. Everybody. Come on in the camera view.
How are you guys?
All right, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, wait, I have to get up from the couch and go over to the other side and end the live stream because the camera's facing me. All right, I'm doing a disappearing act. I'm getting up off my chair, and we'll see everybody on the next live. We don't know when that's going to be. Bye, everyone. Oh. What, you just want me to turn the camera around? I don't have to get out. All right. All right. And